question using that formula. Okay. The first question will be the question from risk, and then we will take it from there. Okay. Okay. G. Everyone else put in the chat box direct message to me. Babe, solve this question. Babe? Babe, I cannot hear you. Babe, unmute, please. Please
Sorry.
go.
You are traveling back. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please now solve the question.
Yeah. Okay. You are traveling back to your home country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to Eid there will be too much crowd, and you decided to reach 1 hour earlier that time. When you reach airport, you were happy to find out that you were right. In fact, airport was overcrowded. Your plans has proven successful to handle this. Which risk management strategy you have used here? We have not transferred the risk, or and risk was already identified, so accept and transfer are already uh, eliminated. Okay. And
Sagar, mute yourself, brother. Yeah, thank you. G.
due to eat there will too much crowd. 1 hour which you were happy to find that you were right. In fact, it was overcrowded.
You mitigate.
In this case, we have avoided the risk.
How did you
Right.
avoid the risk? Justify your answer.
Since we are reaching the the airport earlier the time.
Okay. Why it's not mitigated?
Because we are by reaching out there, there will be no crowd. Right.
Okay. So let's talk about this thing. What is avoiding and what is mitigation, Babe? What is avoiding? What is mitigation? What's the difference between this? Avoid. What is Babe? What is avoiding? Actually, what is the formula for this?
Avoiding is the we make the probability 0 or impact 0.
Very well done. And what is mitigation?
Mitigation, we reduce either probability or impact.
We reduce probability or impact. Yeah. When I am reaching into the airport, is it 100% guarantee that I will there will be not much crowd that I will have to face? I traveled last night. I reached 4 hours before. It was like 3 a.m. Okay, but it was overcrowded. Okay. It is not 100% guarantee that that problem has been resolved. Once you don't have 100% guarantee, it's not avoid, brother. Make sense? It is mitigation. Okay, Jafar Saab, why did you put D as an answer? Jafar Saab, can you explain me what is the Jafar, if you can unmute, please.
Actually, he accepted that there will be.
Jafar Saab, can you?
It will be
risk management strategies. What are the risk management strategies?
Avoid, mitigate, transfer, accept.
Okay, so we divide the risk management strategy as this: proactive and reactive, right?
Yes.
What do I mean by proactive risk strategies? What do I mean by proactive strategies?
Proactive, we handle before the occurring.
We handle as soon as we identify the risk. Okay, or I can say before trigger occur. Reactive, that is acceptance of a risk, is that you put a trigger to that and then you handle it. Okay, then you handle on it.
Okay.
Did you wait for the trigger to occur? Did you wait for the trigger to occur here?
No.
No. So how it can be avoided? Acceptance. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Risk is probability into impact. Okay. And there we have proactive strategies. This is proactive. This is proactive. This is proactive. Okay. Reactive is acceptance. Both active and passive acceptance is a reactive strategy where you wait, the trigger happen, and then you assign the risk to that. Okay. The trigger has never happened here. Farheen, I hope that makes sense to you also. Getting a private chartered plane. Oh, that would be avoiding. Ahmed, that would be avoiding. Yeah, that would be. Ahmed said that if you get a chartered plane or a private flight, that is 100% avoiding or not going at all. That is also avoiding. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you guys. G. Yes, Bilal. You have a question on this?
Yes, sir. I have a question. You're saying that it's not mitigate.
It is mitigate. It is mitigate. He
It
said
is
avoid.
mitigate, right?
It is mitigate.
Okay, because you have cut it. You have basically crossed ABC. So I thought you were
No, no,
accepting
no.
it.
I was just showing proactive and reactive. Okay. All of them are proactive. This one reactive. It is mitigation. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
G. Okay. Sagar? Sagar? Sagar, are you with me? I guess he left. Okay. Amaya, please.
Sorry about the background noises, but let me take it
Solve
right.
it.
Yes,
Which
yes,
document?
yes. Sorry. Yes.
Who is talking now? Is it Sagar? Okay, Maya, let us.
Yes, yes.
You are talking from two numbers.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear. Okay, go ahead, Sagar. Please go ahead. Solve it. Ji, Sagar, solve it.
No?
Yes, Sagar, I can hear you, brother. Solve it.
Ye-
I guess I have to mute you. You can solve some of the question. Amaya, go ahead. Amaya?
Okay. You are traveling back to your home country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to it, there will be too much crowd, and you have decided to reach 1 hour earlier the time. When you reach airport, you were happy to find out that you're right. In fact, airport was overcrowded. You bought the tickets from Airblue Hash Airline. You have bought the ticket with credit card of your friend. You found out that this airline has rule: if you are not credit card holder, you cannot travel. Which document will you update first to avoid this problem in future? So so this talks about uh, lessons learned register, because which it talks about the document that needs to be avoided, and as a OPAs and others, like we will update the learned register.
Okay, lesson languages. So, important thing to understand, if something you have planned, you have identified, and it happened, you have identified it's a risk. If you did not plan and it happened, it is issue. If something you think that something can happen in future, you update lesson learned register. And project management plan is the combination of all the plan. So in this question, this is Ghulam Nabi, why did you think it's A? Ghulam Nabi? Ghulam Nabi, brother. Ghulam Nabi, are you
Hello,
there?
sir.
Ji, why do you think it's A?
Actually, this one happened. This one he get the found that the news that if the guy has the credit card, he will be get the opportunity. Otherwise, the ticket will be cancelled. So he should be appear this. He can be choose the update the document for the risk register.
Okay. What is the what the question is actually asking?
Question asking from the three bottom line. This one you buy the ticket from the air below. You have bought this ticket with the parts of your friends. You found that this airline has rule if you are if you are not credit card holder, you cannot travel. Which document you will be update. So he's get the news on the
Brother,
airport.
you read the complete line. You did not read the last line. Please read the last line complete.
If you are not credit card holder, you
This is
cannot
the
travel.
last line, man. This is the last line.
Yes,
Please,
yes.
please read the last
Which
line.
document? Yes. Which document you will update first to avoid this problem in future?
Now tell me the answer. Now
It will be issue log, sir.
why it's issue log? Do we update issue log for future?
No, this as you said before is that the if the any case will be appear before we found that any
Brother,
risk we found that.
Ghulam Nabi,
Yes.
please, I request you. You are not a new student. Slow down and read the last line first. You answer the question without reading the last line first completely. And even when I asked you to read it, you just quickly ran and did not read the last line first. Please understand this thing. Otherwise, we will have this problem in the exam. The question categorically said that which document you will update to avoid this problem in future. We don't want that this thing happen in future. Whenever we want something that this thing does not happen in future, we update lesson learn register so that we can
Oh,
review for future and it can go there. I don't think so there was any difficulty. And you
I
went,
agree. I 100, Mr. Amer, I agree
went
100%. Agree this one.
Ghulam Nabi, you went to A, and then when you read with me, you went to C.
Stand C. Agree 100%.
Please,
I
brother,
did the mistake. It's the last line.
slow down, read that's when we started the coaching call and every single coaching call, I shared 7-step formula because of this reason. Please follow it.
Yes.
Uh, Amjad, why did you put C? I hope that is clear to you now.
Yes, sir, it was it's clear. Yeah.
Please, I hope it. Farheen, you need better in solving question answer. Guys, now I am saying this problem especially from old student here. Why do you think you know how to solve PMP question? Why you are violating 7-step formula? Please use this template. Please use this 7-step formula need to happen. Farheen, Amjad, Kyani, and everyone else. You are good students here. Please don't try to read quickly. Otherwise, we will have problem in the exam. Please, I request you. Chaji, who will solve the next question? Okay. Any volunteer who would want to solve the question? Vinu, are you with me?
Yeah, I can solve it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
What will you do make sure resources are doing work according to their capacity? You're working in the IT project as project manager. Team members are daily complaining that they are overloaded and as a result, they are not able to deliver desired quality. And you have been receiving poor quality complaints from the client. Highlight this issue in the daily stand-up. Hire more people, fire complaining team members, use Kanban to set work progress limits. I'll go with D straight away because it will show you the work progress limits and assign the workload properly among the resources.
Okay, your answer would be D. Okay,
Yeah.
anyone who disagree with the answer? D. Only 4 people are answering. There are 67 people in the class. Please answer the question. D is the right answer. We will use Kanban for that purpose. Acha ji. Next question, who would solve? You can raise your hand. Otherwise, I would have to find out and maybe point out somebody. Ibrahim Said, thank you for turning the video on. Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. What will you do? Make sure that team can be transferred to agile in next 2 years. Your team is moving from predictive project to agile. Your team has never done any project in agile. They are not convinced will this work out will this work or not. Many stakeholders have complained you that they did they do not think you have shown them this have worked in previous organization. Still they are not convinced that this will work in current organizations. A, nothing, it's a culture issue, it cannot be handled. B, escalate it is it to sponsor as you have tried your best. C, make a pilot project and show them result how it can be worked in their project. D, keep doing project in predictive till they accept what you are asking. So my straightforward answer is a C, but we will go for elimination technique. Nothing, it's a culture issue. It not be like that only. And B is we never to escalate the to the sponsor such a thing. We are not going from predictive to agile project. And first we set a pilot project and to show them how it can be work, how it can be moved from predictive project to the agile project. And D is keep doing project in predictive till they accept. No, it is not possible. It is only we are only in predictive life cycle. We are not moving from predictive to agile, sir. So my answer is a C.
I really liked how he solved the question. How he solved the question, he worked with it, understood it. Although the question were easy. It's not that the question were challenging. The question were easy, but he took his time, he worked into that question, and he went into the detail of that question. Sakib Ali, good to have you. Sakib Ali, Guman, Sakib Ali Guman, can you solve the question? Okay. Sovik? Yes, Sovik?
Yes, sir. I'm with you. Please tell me.
Go ahead.
At which stage is your team as of today? You are project manager working in large pharmaceutical company for past 10 years. You have been working with same team for different project. However, due to severe COVID, one team member got sick and cannot work anymore. You hired a new team member. Okay. So the options are performing, storming, norming, and forming. I would go with option D because whenever a new team member comes, our team goes back to the forming stage. It has nothing to do with norming stage because here they haven't mentioned that the people are trying to get along with each other, they're trying to understand each other. It is nothing to do with storming because here nowhere it is mentioned that there are some sort of conflict between the team members, and it has also nothing to do with performing because it is not showing that what exactly the team
Very
members
good.
are achieving or something like
Very
that.
well done. Piyush, why do you think it's performing? Piyush?
Hi, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, um, my perception for this is the question says the project manager working in a large pharmaceutical companies for 10 years. You have been working with the same team. So when we have a same team, why we have to form them again and again? It's already formed. However, due to severe COVID, one team member got sick. So we have been working with the same team. We are performing. We have crossed that stage, performing, forming. So the point is, we have to perform, and then if we have to replace somebody, we have to make sure that this somebody can. However, in PMP, we try to avoid replace, but in situations where we have to replace it, I guess performing will be the best answer in this situation. But I guess D is right. If forming is that because the
Take
question says
this-
we have been working with the same companies,
You
same
know,
team.
guys, I have written 70 tips and tricks. I'll share it to you. Do remind me. And if Piyush, do go that there are only 70 points. One of the points Apart from that, never fire the team member. One of the key is that whenever any team member leave, that we go back the forming stage. The reason, you see, when a new person come there, he can add value or he can destroy the team. As we say that one bad apple, what does one bad apple do, Piyush? It destroy the
Spoil all the apples.
That's the reason. Okay, that's the reason that one apple that
Okay.
is damaged, it can take the entire team towards backward side. Okay, so that's a important thing to understand when you are solving question. Amaya Prabhu, would you like to solve the question? Another Amaya. Now we have two Amaya. Amaya Prabhu. Hey Amaya, just joined.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Would you like to solve the question?
Yes, sir, sure.
Solve it. Go ahead.
So, you are managing a large project when
Maya,
COVID hit on 15th of March 2020.
always read the last line and slow down. You are reading question very quickly. My 7-step formula says read the last line and slow down to understand the context of the question.
Okay.
Please.
The last line says, which document will reflect this? Okay, so it's talking about the document. The question is, you are managing a large project when COVID hit on 15th of March 2020. As a result, your complete project got stopped. Now, after 3 years, you are back to business as usual. You want to document that this may happen in future in your project. Which document will reflect this? Got stopped. Okay. The options are risk register, risk report, issue log, and lessons learned register. So, Amer sir, according to me, the question is saying that you want to document that may happen in future in your project. So this is a type of risk that the question is talking about. So I think this should be documented in the risk register, option A,
Very
as
well,
per my understanding.
very well done. Now this question was a trick part, the question we previously solved. Anything that can happen in future. Amaya, keep yourself on mute, please. I want to talk to you. Amaya Prabhu. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, anything that can happen in the future, in which document we document it? In the future, in the other projects? Where do we document in the future in other projects? Where do we document it? We document
The
it
lessons learned register.
in register. Anything that can happen in the current project. Now, your project, we put it in the risk register. It may or may not happen in the current project. Okay, guys, please read the question quickly. Please read the question. Read the keywords. One word. You see, 90% people put the wrong answer in the chat box. One option here or there. One option here or there can destroy your question. Okay? Is it clear to everybody who put D as an answer? Lesson learned this. Amaya, you can mute yourself. Is it clear to everybody? If anyone has any question, can we go to this question once again? Again, please. Ashir, I'm going there, but next I will not go there. Okay? You need to read the question one time. That is the reason of reading it slowly. That we don't have to go again and again. In your project, this may happen in your project, maybe after 5 days, maybe after 10 days, maybe after 20 days in your project. I'll give you one example. Mac operating system was updated like last year, I guess. And I updated that and I went to stream. Yeah, I did my live coaching call, which will happen Wednesday. Do join. The next coaching call will be live on YouTube on Wednesday. I'll share the link. So I was in the coaching call. I immediately shared the screen. But when I was sharing the screen, I was unable to do that because there was a new setting. I have to go somewhere. I have to change the setting. Okay. So the same thing, if it can happen in my current project, I'll put the risk register. If it can happen in future project, I will do lesson learn register. It's an important thing that we need to look into that. A very here or there can like twist the question. Okay. That is why I always request you read the question slowly so that you can understand what is being asked. Harun Khan, can you unmute yourself? Harun Khan,
Yes, sir.
please. जी, go ahead.
What can you do to improve the communication for this team? You are managing the project where teams are distributed all over the world in different time zone. You are having different communication problem because of this. Co-locate them even for one face-to-face meeting. Use collaboration tool like Kanban. Have meeting when all team members are available. Raise the issue with the sponsor. Fire non-performing team members. So once I go to the options, firing is not an option, eliminated. I will not go to the sponsor to raise this issue. Collaboration has nothing to do with it. We have to just co-locate them. Thus, we're left with two options, A and C. As have meeting with all of team members when they're available is also a good option. Co-locate them even for once face-to-face meeting. They are spread over uh, entire world in a different time zone, so it will be very expensive to co-locate them. So I'll go with the option C, have meeting with all when all the team members are available.
You were going so good, but you got out at the 99. You are going so good. You see, one of the concept of the project management, there are many people, AC. There's a concept in the project management. The project management concept says that at least for one time, have a co-location. When you co-locate them, those people can understand in a better, at least one time meeting.
Sir, you mentioned previously that try to go with the option that solves a problem. But I think won't it be suitable to have meeting with them when all are available instead that I go for a very difficult option that I co-locate them, have and bear expenses for
I agree.
co-locating them.
I agree with you.
Or maybe question answer does not say that we have a virtual team option. So by virtually we can co-locate them.
Arun, distributed all over the world in a different time zone. This is a virtual team. This is a code word
Sir,
to say it's a virtual team. Okay.
sir.
Okay. Japan has morning, and then other part, US has night. Let's say you have a person here and here. How you are gonna have a meeting when they are available? Okay. So remember
All
that
right.
another one of the important tip, always try to do at least even for a kickoff meeting, try to have one co-location. Clear? I hope so. Ji.
Sir.
Satish, you are with me? Satish?
Yes, Amir. Sorry, I was on mute.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Which document can you guide for this? You are the project manager working in construction company for Saudi Arabia. Now Eid is coming. You want to make a plan for Eid holidays. You want to see which resources will be available during Eid. The options available are resource calendar, project management plan, RACI chart, and the last one is resource management plan. Basically, all the schedule for the resources will be available in resource calendar. That is the straightforward answer. And we don't have to go for the project management plan because it will always having the plans. RACI chart, no.
and I don't think resource management plan.
Okay, so in order to understand the context of this question, resource calendar basically talks about when the resources will be available, which resources are available when. So resource calendar is the right answer. This is among those things, and I will share, especially with the batch and those people who haven't taken the entire training yet, one of my article in which I explained 18 plans and 33 documents. Okay, you should know what does resource calendar mean. Okay, if you don't know this question, easiest question would go out of the box. Okay, some things we need to know for your exam, like what does that mean. Ratna, are you with me? Resource calendar is a part of resource management plan, but resource calendar is more specific answer. Ratna,
Yes, Amer. Yep.
would you like to ask a question?
Yeah, just will try.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Which document will you check to make sure it make a client requirements? As an IT project manager, you are having difficulties. For last 4 sprint, client has rejected your deliverables. You want to make sure client accept the deliverable in the current deliverable. Okay. We have the options DOD, DOR, acceptance writer, product backlog.
Criteria.
Okay.
Sorry, my spelling.
Which document?
I'm typing when I'm in air without any Grammarly. Sorry with that. Acceptance criteria and product backlog. G.
Product backlog. Okay. So which document will you check to make sure it make client requirements? Okay. Acceptance criteria. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to check with the acceptance criteria, because wherein which the client requirements are clearly mentioned in this document.
Okay. Okay. Can you explain me what is difference between all three? Acceptance criteria,
Yeah,
definition.
1 minute.
Can you explain? Let me
I don't see the other options now on the screen.
Okay, guys,
Yep.
just one time. Let me go that and let me explain one more time.
Explain definition of ready,
How this, what does that mean? Because this, I need this thing to be clear forever. Definition of ready, and acceptance criteria.
definition of done and acceptance criteria through this Pratha thing. You see, definition of ready is that I have one these utensils, these equipment to start making this Pratha. Okay, this is definition of ready. Definition of done is that once I feel that this Pratha, it is 100% cooked from my side, it seems like it is 100% cooked, I will take this Pratha and put it there. So this means it is definition of done, that this Pratha has been completed. Now I will show it to the client. And if the client says, yeah, this is fine, that is called acceptance criteria. Please understand all three are basically checklist. Definition of ready, when you are going to start the work, is it there? Definition of done, is it completed from all sides, from development team? Acceptance criteria, is client accepted or not? Thank you. Let me explain
So,
definition
the
of
right
ready.
answer for this question would be acceptance criteria. Sir, I asked this question yesterday. Okay. This is very important thing. Here we want to check what client want. Okay. And what the client is in the client's checklist, and that is acceptance criteria. I hope today's coaching call made sure one more thing reinforcement, and that is use 7-step formula to solve question answer. Slow down, read the question slowly, identify the keywords, use elimination techniques and other things. These are the most important thing. Please, 17 nahi Jafar, slow down. Even typing slow down. 7-step formula or 70.70. Both are wrong. Okay, so I'll send you guys for sure. I'll send you after that class. And next coaching call will be on YouTube live, same time. I'll send you a link. With that, please complete your topics and send me your update. And see you next time. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.